The guitar. It's an instrument that's omnipresent in cultures throughout the world and has been a staple in popular music performances for the best part of 60 years. We've evolved to know and love the guitar, but to go way back, what made it first click with us? What gave it the edge over, say, the cello, the French horn or the flute?
The standard dance band in Australia in the 40s, 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s would have been a dance band with, piano, horns, all of that sort of thing. But meanwhile, there was this idea of the guy in the outback with his guitar, which came straight out of the United States. And we had a very parallel thing. There was the idea of, that's the outback sound. And there's both in Australia and the United States the idea that the real country is that place out in the country, that the cities are not the real Australia. You want the real Australia, you have to go to the outback.
Here are the Beatles!
As we move through the years, going to watch music becomes more popular, and with it, guitar's presence on stage starts snowballing. It's the era of rock and roll. Think Chuck Berry, think Elvis, think the Beatles. But not only that, it's also the era of the musical idol.
Rock comes out of a fusion of American, principally, country music, which used guitars, and blues, which used guitars as well as pianos and other instruments. And it's very central to the rock image. That's also a visual thing. It is phallic. The male performer with his guitar on his hip sticking out, moving his hand up and down. It's a phallic image. And it's no accident that, as I say, I don't know of any pop musician who goes on stage with any other instrument that they don't play.
The fact you can make it look like a penis isn't the only reason guitar is one of the most played instruments in the world. They're pretty cheap, accessible, and crucially, relatively easy to pick up. In just the last few minutes or so, I've looked up how to play two chords, B major and E major. And those two chords right there are Bruce Springsteen's. Alongside piano, guitar is the instrument that just about every Western musician has at least some skill in. Pre-face tattoos, here's rapper Post Malone. Not quite Hendrix, but still pretty good.
The huge thing about the guitar is that you can pick one up and make nice sounds on it. For somebody who doesn't want to, for example, take piano lessons every afternoon for 5 years, they just want to be out there making music.
Especially in live shows, guitar's popularity is self-perpetuating. The more we see it, the more we expect to see it, so it keeps its presence in the popular music pantheon. While the days of minutes-long solos in pop might be gone, guitar still holds a huge influence within music. It's accessible, looks nice and sounds great. What more could you want? That being said, I'm off to learn a third chord.
Excellent!